I want to do BioShield 101 because we've talked about it before here, but not everybody has been present. So first, let's put up the announcement. This is number 15, please. Immunity Bio and Saudis launch Cancer BioShield platform is an announcement you just made and with folks in the region. So let's start simple. Uh, how is cancer currently treated for the most part? And how is this a new paradigm?
One day I'm going to have to call you Dr. Halperin, right? Because at the end of the day, it's interesting. It's literally just a paper just came out of Nature. So let's start simple. You're absolutely right, because it's so profound and yet it's simple. But maybe it's to me, it's simple because it's been my life's work. You and I have in our body a thing called the natural killer cell. Everybody understands the word T cell because it's become like a word that everybody understands. So let's talk about these two cells, the natural killer cell and T cells. It's much more complex than that, but I'm trying to keep it simple. And that's called lymphocytes. Those two cells, those lymphocytes, are the only cells necessary, not the only, are the most important cells necessary to kill cancer. What in the last 24 months or so has occurred in my brain? Those are also the only sites that actually involve in killing infection. Those are the only cells necessary for sepsis. Those are the only sites necessary if you don't die of aging. So in a funny way, these cells, a way to think about it, is a fountain of long life, or the fountain to protect you when you have a life-threatening disease. Those are called lymphocytes. When we give chemotherapy, we wipe out these lymphocytes. When we give radiation, we wipe out these lymphocytes. When we give steroids, we wipe out these lymphocytes. We didn't realize this. And we didn't realize this because there were never in the history of medicine been a therapy to activate the lymphocytes in your body. So to be simple, your body is a factory. Think about your body as a factory. There's a secret key in your body called IL-15 that turns on these lymphocytes and make them go nuts. They'll just proliferate and then kill the infection, kill the cancer. What have we been doing wrong? Inadvertently, we've been killing these lymphocytes. That's called lymphopenia. You understand the word anemia for red blood cells. And we have a blood transfusion and we have a drug called an epogen. But never in the history of mankind have we had a molecule that your body produced called an IL-15 protein that stimulates the lymphocytes. And that's what the BioShield is.
So, how is it possible that using chemotherapy or steroids or other traditional cancer treatments, given what the negative effect that they have, how are they ever effective in fighting cancer?
Because we've won the battle, lost the war. And for us to win the battle and lose the war, meaning that we have this short-lived satisfaction of giving chemotherapy. It's like a nuclear bomb now into your body. And the tumor goes in shrivels, and you see what we call a response, when that actually is not the goal. The goal is overall survival. But more importantly, the goal is to survive with a high quality of life. So now you wipe out these lymphocytes, you get a shriveling of the tumor, you're all happy. Our regulatory authority says response rate, which is fine, or progression-free survival, which is these terms, meaning it's okay to get something approved until it progresses. It's okay, that's the endpoint. And let's give you the drug at what we call maximum tolerated dose. These are all terms of art that's in the regulatory filings. So think about how we've been thinking about this is giving somebody enough so it doesn't kill the person. It may kill the cancer, but Darwinianly allow these resistant cells to go and hide, and we'll talk about the hide part, and come back with metastasis. And then we say, sorry, you're no longer curable.
Right.
Is it possible that we've induced the incurability of the disease? A very tough question. And I'm going to need a flak jacket when I go around saying is it possible that in 50 years we thought about this wrong? And Mark, I've thought about analogies of how I would describe it. And you talked me into the show, the last show. And we will call this Cancer Decoded. And maybe we will have these long form sessions where we'll go into this, about this, whether it be brain cancer, ovarian cancer, lung cancer, and really trying to understand, which I've spent 35, 50 years now of my life understanding this beautiful, exquisite body of ours and how it works. And if you understand that, we could get insight into how to treat the disease. So if you ask me what was jaw-dropping to me when I went to the Middle East, one of the most senior regulatory person who was already reviewing my document, which I'd sent to him, the same document, by the way, that I sent to the FDA. He said, you know what, I've just realized. The disease is lymphopenia. Cancer is just a symptom. I said, wow, you get it. So it's a way to think about this. Think about TB and you're coughing. So imagine if I just treat the cough and forget about treating the TB. Well, that's how I now think about what we're doing in treating cancer.
Hey, did you like that conversation? Well, you can be part of the Two-Way community. Join us live for interactive conversations like no other. Go to twoway.tv. You can also watch anytime. Hit the subscribe button and watch our Two-Way clips and full episodes whenever your time allows.